Hi everyone, Hoodie here, and I had to turn up the volume there. Um, Today's Sunday, and I'm still unshaven. I I don't know. I may just keep this unshaven, and at the beginning of the year I may just shave. Um, One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is giving. This month of December, and lots of people. They have the giving tree and the angel tree, and they Secret Santa, and then we have Christmas, and we have uh, all the other holiday, Kwanzaa and Hanukkah, and during this time of the year, everyone likes to give gifts, and the for me, um, I try to give gifts throughout the year. It's I am I don't specifically want to just give gifts during Christmas time. I want to give every month. I want to give back to people just because I love them and I want to give stuff to them. Um, but today I want to touch on a subject that's very dear to my heart, is the homeless, or as I prefer to say, houseless, because it truly is an issue that needs to be dealt with. But I don't see us as a society taking care of this. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and take off my furry head and show off the shiny. Um, Me and my wife, we've worked with the homeless for a few years now, especially since we moved up to the Dallas area. And one couple of things that you may not know about the homeless is one, most of the homeless that you're going to run across are people that simply lost their job. Majority of them, I believe, when they did a statistic, it was basically 75% of the homeless are basically people that lived beyond their means and weren't able to keep up with their bills. So what happened was it was just a tumble, like a snowball effect. You lost your job, you lose your, you start losing your furniture and your, anything that you have to make payments on, like a house, starts going. Then your family, your wife, if you're married, or husband, um, things begin to get severed there because of hard times. And many times they divorce, especially if they've already had problems and they've been trying to hold it together. Um, Many times that's what happens. And so once they get on the street, a part of coping is doing the drugs, doing the drinking, getting involved in crime, things of that sort. That stuff comes later. And because the fact we only see them in their current state, that we make that assumption that, oh, I better make sure I lock my doors, um, unless them, carjack me or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that that kind of stuff doesn't happen. It does. It's part of our society that you want to be safe. Um, and it really began, my work with the homeless really began one night. I was very involved in the local live band scene. I was going down to Deep Ellum to help promote um, some of the local bands. And everyone knows me. I tell everyone I love them, and I do. Um, and there was a homeless person with a sign up. And of course, Mr. Love guy here definitely gave out, checked on the guy and saw what was going on. No, no, I didn't. I locked my door, made sure my window was up, and I didn't make any eye contact. And when the light turned green, I drove on. at that moment right there, I was so hit hard, and I felt like God had spoken to me and said, you say that you love people, but you wouldn't even give this guy, human being, this fellow human being, the common courtesy to just give him eye contact, or to maybe roll down the window and say, "Hey, I don't have any money, but or I have anything, food around me, but can I pray for you? Can I help you? Anything? Is there something I can do for you?" No, because I was on my schedule. I was busy. I couldn't take the time out to even pray for this person. So at that point, I decided that that would never be me again. That would never ever be the person that I want to. I never want to be that person again. Um, so we actually chose to at one point to leave our apartment. We decided to just live off the stuff that we had inside our own car. We both had jobs and stuff like that, um, and we just went out there to live with the homeless. And we went down and hung out with the people at Occupy Dallas, and stayed in tents, and it was a great experience. And then for about 2 years, we lived in and out of a office building, and our car. And all the time we had an outreach in Plano, where we every bit of money that came from our work went back to helping people in need. Now, I'm not saying that everyone needs to do this, and this is what we did, but I am going to say this: if you are so concerned about what they are going to do with your gift, don't give it. Let it go. Just move on, because a true gift is truly that you don't expect anything in return. You will not force a change on somebody because I'm not sure if they're going to use it on alcohol. I'm not sure you're going to use it on drugs. How many times have you spent money on stuff that you didn't need in your life? Things that were even bad for you that you decided to, yeah, totally. It is your money. You choose to do with it what you want. But if it's in your heart to give, why not just give because you want to give? That's the key. That's the important thing. It's not whether or not what they're going to do with it. It's got what you're going to do with that gift. It's about what you're going to do with what your heart is saying. If you're all like, I'm not sure, or they may rob me, then don't give it. If you don't want to give them cash, great, fine. Carry some water bottles. What we do is usually is we'll take a hoodie. We'll take a used hoodie. And this is where hoodies for the homeless came from, and we take stuff and stuff it inside the pockets of the hoodie, wrap it up, put small, medium, extra large on the outfit, and just keeps them in the car. And when we see somebody, hey, what size are you? Bam, here. And it had some goodies, it had a water bottle, it had some food, and it had a hoodie that they can use all year round. They can use as a pillow, whatever. But because the fact that we want to give and not expect anything in return. Sadly, I'm a Christian, and a lot of churches wouldn't do something like this, even though it says in the Bible to do so. That if I was hungry and you gave me food, and I was naked and you clothed me, and in Matthew chapter 25, and this is what Jesus said. To the least of these, you did it to me. And whether you believe as I do, that's not the point. The point is that if you're going to give because you truly want to give, and don't just give during the holidays. Give when you feel the need to give, and I promise you, you'll feel better. You will feel the joy in your heart because you decided to do something that's not about you. And that's where that joy comes from, is that when you get to be selfless, man, it's a great feeling. And so I want to encourage you to give this month, but I want to encourage you to give every day. Give a smile, give a hug, give a I love you, give a I appreciate you, give a thank you. to those in your life and those that you come in contact with. Um, I think if you do that, this world would be a little bit better if we all decided to jump on board on this. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being in my life, and thank you for giving me your attention. So, that's it. See you guys. Bye.